Welcome to Starseed Motivation. This is the place where we awaken your inner strength, rebuild your belief, and remind you of who you truly are. If you're watching this right now, it means something deep inside you is searching for hope, for strength, and for clarity. So before we begin, let's just take a moment. Take a deep breath in and out. And remember this, you're not here by accident. You were guided to this message for a reason. Today's message is powerful. It's a message for those who feel ignored, underestimated, doubted, or alone. It's for anyone who has ever shared a dream, only to be met with skepticism. Today, we're talking about a fundamental truth. You must believe in yourself, especially when no one else does. Let's start by getting real about doubt. We all face Italiano. There'll be moments in your life, maybe you're in one right now, where people don't support your dreams. Close friends might laugh at your ideas, thinking they're too wild or unrealistic. Your own family might question your choices, urging you to take a safer, more conventional path. Society, with its chorus of voices, will constantly tell you to just be realistic, to lower your expectations, to fit into a predefined box. And what happens when you're surrounded by this negativity? Slowly, almost without you noticing, their voices can become louder than your own. Their doubts start to echo in your mind. You start thinking, maybe I'm not good enough after all. Maybe they're right. Maybe this dream really is too big for someone like me. You begin to internalize their limitations and mistake them for your own. But I need you to listen to me very carefully right now. Doubt from others is not proof of your failure. It is not a sign that you should give up. It is simply proof that they cannot see what you see. They don't have your vision. They haven't walked in your shoes or felt a pull in your heart. That tells you there is something more for you. Their perspective is limited by their own experiences and fears. So don't let their small view of the world shrink your magnificent dreams. Their doubt is their problem, not your reality. This is why self-belief is not just a nice idea. It's a vital necessity. Believing in yourself isn't arrogance or ego. It is an act of faith. It's faith in your inner calling, intact yet persistent voice that knows what you are capable of. It's about honoring the unique purpose that only you can fulfill. Think about it like this. Picture a tiny seed buried deep in the soil. It's in complete darkness. No one sees Italiano. No one is standing there clapping for it or cheering it on. The soil around it is dark, heavy, and silent. From the outside, it looks like nothing is happening. Yet, that seed doesn't wait for permission. It doesn't need applause. It simply starts to grow. Why? Because it carries an internal blueprint. It believes, instinctively, in what it was created to become: a flower, a towering tree, something beautiful and strong. You are that seed. Your potential is buried within you, waiting for the right conditions to sprout. But if you depend on other people to believe in you before you start growing, you will stay dormant forever. You will never begin your journey. The initial belief, the first push, has to come from within. You must be your own first believer, your own biggest supporter, your own source of encouragement when the world around you is silent. History is filled with stories that prove this. Almost every successful person you can think of was once doubted, dismissed, or even ridiculed. Let's look at some real-life examples. Thomas Edison's teachers told him he was too stupid to learn anything. Imagine if he had believed them. We might still be living in the dark. Oprah Winfrey was fired from her first television job as a news reporter because a producer told her she was unfit for television and got too emotionally invested in her stories. What if she had listened? The world would have lost one of its most powerful and empathetic voices. Think about sports. A young Lionel Messi was rejected by a football club because doctors said he was too small to ever become a professional player. What if he had accepted their judgment and given up on his dream? The world of football would have been deprived of one of its greatest legends. Their stories all share a common thread. Their success did not begin when the world started believing in them. It didn't start when they got the validation or the applause. It began the moment they decided to believe in themselves first. Despite all the outside noise telling them they couldn't do it, they held on to their vision when no one else could see it. They backed themselves when no one else would. That is the true starting point of greatness. This brings us to a crucial battle that takes place within all of us. The battle between your inner voice and the outer noise. The most dangerous voice you will ever encounter is not the criticism you hear from others. It's not the doubters, the critics, or the haters. The most dangerous voice is the one that whispers inside your own head when you start to agree with them, when you stop believing in yourself. That is the moment your power truly begins to fade. External noise will always exist. It's a constant in life. There will always be opinions, comparisons, and judgments from other people. They'll compare your chapter 1 to their chapter 20. They'll judge your path based on their own limited map. But your inner voice, your intuition, must be stronger. It has to be the loudest voice you listen to. So, I want you to ask yourself these questions right now, and be honest. What do you truly feel called to do? What is that one dream that keeps returning to your heart, no matter how many times you try to push it away? That quiet, persistent voice inside you, the one that speaks in feelings and whispers a possibility, that is your true guide. That is your soul's compass. Your most important job is to protect it. Nurtur, Italiano. Turn up its volume so that it drowns out all the external noise. Here at Starseed Motivation, we believe in a fundamental truth. You are not ordinary. You are not just a random collection of atoms. You are here for a purpose. You are here to grow, to learn, to evolve, and to rise into the fullest expression of yourself. And sometimes, that path feels lonely. It feels isolating because you might be ahead of your time. Your vision might be so far beyond what others can currently comprehend. So when no one believes in you, what do you believe anyway? When no one claps for you, you keep going anyway. You work silently, you grow patiently, and you let your actions speak for themselves. You don't need an audience to do the work. The universe is watching. Trust that your consistent, faith-fueled effort is creating ripples you cannot yet see. And one day, I promise you, the very same people who doubted you, who questioned you, who laughed at your dreams, will turn around and ask you how you did it. They will marvel at your success, forgetting they were the ones who told you it was impossible. So as we close today, I want you to hold this message in your heart. Remember this, you do not need anyone's approval to become who you are meant to be. Your destiny is not up for a vote. Believe in yourself. Believe in yourself fiercely, unapologetically, and relentlessly. Believe in yourself, especially on the days when it feels hardest, because those are the days your belief matters most. If this message spoke to your soul today, if it sparked a light within you, please show your support by liking this video. Share it with someone in your life who needs to hear this, someone who needs a reminder of their own strength. And do not forget to subscribe to Starseed Motivation so you never miss a message designed to awaken your spirit. Until next time, stay strong, stay awakened, and above all, keep believing.